Hot mayo, hot tuna.
No, you put mayo after.
That one moment where they allow Beastcoast back into the game.
And you know what Rasta has to say about it?
He's
like chicken.
I think they have good early skirmish. Like Underlord's gonna be a total beast,
It does.
and Pugna Storm, like you can run around and kill anybody, and Hector's just gonna farm. This is a much easier draft for them to execute.
So will we go to a third game, Purge?
I think so.
Let me predict the game.
Better they played.
I'm never wrong.
Last game, just
Let me go last actually.
I've got to go Team Spirit Breaker.
Yenya starts with a
Happens,
prediction.
If it's picked, I have to side with it. So hopefully Spirit
I
Breaker.
want you to copy
Yeah,
me.
it's in the contract.
I want to go
Alright, well, let's
BetBoom.
see if we're gonna get that third game here
Why?
live on stage. We're heading over to Odie
Because
Pixel.
they're
and from-
Russian. They're my homies.
Yeah, but you gotta tell why they
Like,
win the game.
like,
Thank you very much, JVS.
Женя,
Ladies and gentlemen,
если
welcome
ты
to
сейчас
game
за
two
нас...
between BetBoom
Okay,
and
so...
Beastcoast.
I just hear
Both
their
quite
comms,
different
man.
drafts
That's
from
alright.
both of them. Sort of BetBoom
They
in
just
particular.
did the
Beastcoast,
death
of
threat,
course, ending
so I
with
have to
I
go
don't
for
think I
them.
understand the
Game
question.
one
Why
race.
is BetBoom winning the game?
I kind of like this Beastcoast draft a lot. I know last time I was really
Because
quite
they
siding
have
with
CK.
BetBoom, but this time I think Beastcoast,
Okay.
they can fight back
Good
early.
take.
I think this
Nana?
last time was a lot harder for them to really play into like mid-game. This time,
I'm gonna
I see the
bet
lanes going a lot better.
Beastcoast
So, I
again.
have to side with Jenkins a little bit.
Because they have Storm and Pugna.
We're seeing every game, but we're going to get some action from it here on the side of BetBoom. Of
Okay.
And I think they held their own after like
Because I wanna
the
see-
worst
was it played at all?
draft in the
Was that
world.
the first one? It's the
So
first one I've
with a
seen.
decent draft, I think
Can't
they'll
wait to see
do
what
okay.
Notice is going to be able to do with it. He's got some great heroes to combo with. And BetBoom very much ready to
Good
bring
take.
the action. But of course, this time round, as you said, definitely sort
Step
of
up.
step up
You
Beastcoast
just
being able
said
to
it
match what
almost.
BetBoom want to do.
I
when
think
it comes
Beastcoast is
to
gonna
these
win.
skirmishes.
Zanlord is
Beastcoast,
giga
we
OP in this
saw
game.
how well that
Storm will
heroes
struggle,
got
but
to
she just needs
execution
to
was
be
one
BKB and they
moment
win.
from last
I
game.
think.
If they're able to reciprocate that a few times here, BetBoom may struggle.
Yeah, and I like that they. I mean, I'm surprised that they actually got it, but they get the Underlord versus CK carry. Like I was
Well,
actually
look,
surprised
why
because
do
it
you
was,
need
it was
actual
looking kind of
analysis
defined
from
that
me?
it was going to be the Hawk playing the CK. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
good
give
try.
Whisper.
I
Underlord.
need
This
you to
15
talk about
has been one
anything
of the
but
top
the
bans
punts.
in
I need
one
to
of the
steer
top
away
bans
from
in,
it.
like, the third, fourth phase in the tournament because CK is one of the most picked in these strength cores.
Isn't that the best
annoying
panel though?
Firestorm, this percent pays damage, and also just the
Isn't
pit.
that
this
why
game,
I'm
the pit is
here?
super valuable
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
the
So
root.
I really
The
thought
puns?
Underlord was going to get
No.
banned out. It looks
The
good.
That's because
panel.
the Russian
And yeah, you
translation.
mentioned
right here.
skirmishing. I think Beastcoast has
No.
an infinitely better skirmishing draft than they did the last time.
No pause.
And good ways
this
to turn
game.
up as well, right? If sort of anyone's going out, pushing out lanes on the map, BetBoom, if they charge in, you got to be ready for Beastcoast to maybe
Oh,
turn up in
Gojira?
style with the Fiends.
Gojira.
Oh.
Oh, the remnant of hell! Oh, the Hawk is gonna block him,
Very
not
nice
letting
run there,
deny,
left
and
by
Larl
Lyle.
gets the
Drag
first
back there,
blood.
he's looking to try and get the
Oh,
Wolf Roshan for a
Larl.
deny, but Lyle will be able to take him down and
It's
get
like-
that first
Заблочил,
blood.
заблочил!
You know, that's how you
Okay,
do it, you know,
easy.
guys. Like, you see that Aether Remnant? That was a nice shot there. You gotta ward your mid player. The Hawk saves it for him, blocks it perfectly.
It's okay for Storm. She'll do fine here, even though they
Even
got
though
first
he's the
blood.
safe lane. How many safe laners
Ah,
would
they're
you think
sending
kill you?
3 top.
Exactly, yeah.
Look,
BetBoom making sure that Lyle gets the boost to
Tiny,
start things
Pugna,
off.
and Underlines.
All very, very important, especially in this matchup. Void versus Storm could go either way. Lyle having that bit of a heads up
Ooh,
beginning.
up top,
Maybe the difference maker. Tox, Nako.
starting as 3.
See if Gojira's going to be able to chase him down. There
Kill
it is,
him,
the
they got
Avalanche
him,
still
so
get the
Nako.
setup, another blast and a few more punches.
He's
to
got
Nako.
boots though.
Should go down.
He's got
There we
boots.
have it.
Pugna has no
Beastcoast.
boots, but he still
Beastcoast
runs
last
as
game, it
fast.
took them
Is that
ever
balanced?
so long time until they could get their first bit of action. This time round, Beastcoast
Yes.
making sure they keep up with BetBoom.
It's
for
not
the first
really.
minute.
Yeah, really cool how they do that. You know, they're going to leave the Tiny up top. Now they're going to bring the Pugna bottom to support. Pugna Wraith King, very strong lane. We'll see how Notice is able to do. I haven't gone to see the Spirit Breaker too much since all these nerfs. I think it did get played once this tournament, did lose. But yeah, we'll see what he's going to be able to do. It
Spirit
does look
Breaker.
like he can be a bit tough. He does have a pretty decent catch, of course, versus Storm, and there was limited disable when they had picked it out, but now with the Brute, with the Wraith King Stun and Avalanche, it might be difficult for Notice to get stuff done in the mid game.
Yeah, without a doubt, K1 is going to have a much better time than he
He
did
should.
last game. We saw how much struggle he had to endure during that laning stage against what BetBoom laned against him. So he's going to be much happier here in the start of this game too.
They're
good,
kind
they
of
suck.
Well,
low.
aggressive lane.
Top.
This top lane
Scream
is
in
kind
this
of
Spirit
scary.
Breaker. They can
They're playing double
definitely
melee against their
pressure
Shadow
Stinger.
Shaman
Stinger walks
with
away at
boots.
all. They can go
He's
straight
hitting
up
for
to
80
K1. So
damage.
Stinger,
It's a
I think he has to
nightmare.
stay down here pretty close to the Wraith King at all
He's just gonna
times.
run
I
and
don't
click
think
them.
there's-
Tiny has 0
there's-
armor.
Do you imagine we'll see them
I
sort
don't
of
think
try
there's
that move
Bane
now
in the
that they've
game.
hit the level 2, or do they kind of need that third level to have the
Huh?
punch to to go on a
Verrk,
risk.
he's literally
I
taunting
think
them.
BetBoom can make a lot of aggressive moves.
Yeah.
If you, especially if like a stun gets thrown out, you have a huge window to make any play.
Wow,
So,
this deny from
I was mentioning they just
What
use
is
stun
that?
bottom, and instantly after the stun gets used, they charge Inkswell onto Stinger.
We'll be able to get back underneath the
Oh
tower.
my god, that's a lot of damage
Anyone
actually.
trying to stand his ground a bit. He's got the stick charges as
They're
well.
Don't go
struggling.
unnoticed.
He'll be perfectly okay.
Is this gonna be that much easier for lane for him actually? It looks like it might turn to be a pretty
He did
difficult
the self
game. He
trip.
does have the Pugna behind him, but I see Stinger actually went for a Decrepify, which is a bit different. Usually you just see the Pugna ward because you counteract, you do so much damage back to all the spells.
Gojira.
Playing Gojira. Sneko finds him with his shackles.
Oh, he looks pretty. Oh,
Oh, kick
A
by.
little bit of sneaking around here
Okay.
from
Very
Gojira. He's going to
stinky.
be able to get away from the two of them.
Stinky.
Very nice spot to stand his ground in, knowing
Stinky.
exactly where they'd sweep up and down the tree line, and he makes it round them.
No, not
take a
stinky,
look
you
at mid.
know.
Usually
Wow,
Chris having the best
Laurel
round of
is
all the course
going
on his team.
offensive,
He's
but
doing
You
it.
say that,
Good
though.
remnant
He's got all the things
He's
though.
on the
He
mana.
turn.
Oh, does still have the very far as we saw. He's
Okay, he
gonna
got
be fine.
31,
Doesn't have
never
the
mind.
spells
Facing
now.
in one another to get this action going.
Yeah, he's got 13 wand charges.
Oh, no.
So feeling very safe.
I
for
think he's
his
going
next
for the
one.
rune. Oh no, don't.
This could catch him off guard. Snake's up
Okay, he
ready.
knows. They get the call.
Yeah, he knows. But
Shame
Gojira's
and
gonna
missing.
scatter it
Don't
over.
go there.
Now Chris maybe in a weird spot.
Oh, is he good? Is he killing him?
Maybe push him out. Maybe even potentially
For the
kill him.
mana?
He's only got the 1-1 charge. So he's not,
And one more?
Wow.
Hit?
Back.
No.
Wait, didn't this use a slow?
He's that one
When he
last
W'd
hit,
on
he's
Storm?
not able to get it, so Seasmile will
Did
live.
they
He'll
remove
take the
that?
walk
Shame.
back to
W?
base over the
W?
time,
Yeah.
where,
They removed it like
for
2 years
Last
ago,
Farm.
probably.
That's
In the
shameful.
jungle, Sneko is looking for Gojira.
Oh, styling on
No
him.
Mango in a toss back. Well, that's just going to go and save his life then. Again, Gojira coming out with these cute little moves as the supports, making sure that BetBoom don't get the kills on him.
Does have to go all the way back as well though. So now two
Oh,
lanes.
noticed? Is
Storm and the Tiny back in
oh
base.
my god.
Definitely see BetBoom
Oh
get
my
aggressive.
god.
Going to try
Bottom.
and set things up with the
He's
Inks.
charged level 2.
Able to get him
Wraith
with the
King is
charge.
so good against Storm, or against
Himself now
Grim,
very,
because
very
he
low.
just
Really interesting to see
Stun
Stinger
whoever
even
has
puts
the,
nether point in the
Inkswell.
blast. 0
It'll
points in the
never
nether
hit.
ward. As we've mentioned multiple times, the nether ward, it deals
What
more
if
damage
he
back
doesn't have stun?
to you than what you cast. So
well then he misplayed.
He's going to try and go for Stinger now. They can get the slow, not quite get the connection onto Stinger. So he's fine. And K1 still, he's suffering the most out of the cause.
but doing better than last time.
Yeah, exactly. I think so at this point last game he had about the 10 CS. Definitely going better for him this time round at the start.
BetBoom having a very solid 3 lanes though.
Alright,
Pretty
playing
good.
against
He's keeping
Whisper
up though.
is gonna be
He's
really
not-
hard
he's
now.
gonna be the big one to watch in the mid game. So him having a good start is
3
gonna be really
points
important for
and
Beastcoast. This route is gonna
Firestorm
be
soon.
devastating. Honestly, this pit versus Void Spirit versus Spirit Breaker versus CK, it's
Gojira is
it's
going
gonna
back
be massive in some
into
of these mid game fights.
Oh,
Bottom.
charge.
He
Get
in
the
the
kill
tri
there.
lane.
Kajira
Finger.
Good.
And
Can
he
he
bash
get
him?
two?
Bash? Bash?
Stick charges will
Bash!
be taken
Oh man, what
He
the
gets
fuck?
taken down. Good bash from Notice.
Double
Just in return
bash
on
there.
Two
the-
bashes.
The good bash. I love it.
Underlord is gonna die here. Shaman got him covered.
Max
Top lane, they tried to make a bit of a
about
move onto
3
Whisper
points
once they
in,
knew that he was alone.
in E.
The shackles.
Is he?
Oh my god, his
Step
crit
back in.
did no damage.
They have enough damage with they've got to be
Oh!
very hard.
Wow,
Yes.
Whisper is like.
A risky
And the
one
Hawk
for
is
BetBoom, but
full
it pays off. They
composure.
get the kill and they both
He's
survive.
like,
I was a little
That's
worried. 'cause
alright.
Hawk used the stun
got him.
while he was
Easily.
actually still shackled, so that was a little bit weird there. He's just trying to get the damage in from it, but almost ends up turns and loses his life. Sneko, high fives the tower and suicides.
poor
Back
Rasta
to lane
feels
in a
bad,
moment.
man.
Rasta, by the way. I'm a hipster.
He's got that mana to play with when
How is that
Underlord
hipster?
turns back up to the top lane around.
Yeah.
the-
Hold on,
are you a
Rasta.
hipster?
It did look
It's
like he
Rasta.
wanted to-
Rust.
That's how
Attempting
Russians
to
are
get the
calling
range,
them,
but
man.
won't be
What
able
can I
to stop
do?
from grabbing that arcade.
Well, his name is Shadow
Best
Shaman.
ones you can find early on in these spirits.
Shaman.
Really active already though. Gojira.
Well, they're going top again. He needs help
They're
here.
all Traveler. All 3 lanes in these first 6
Shaman.
minutes. Top again.
They're going to try and make another move on Whisper.
He's very far up.
Look at there. It's going to be back up on its way over. And BetBoom,
They're
they know
scared.
if they
Ah,
continue to
I-
commit for the
I'm-
kill on Underlord, Whisper
I'm
will live.
sure that
Nice
you're
lane
not
ward. I think that was
calling
placed just
Io
before
Wisp.
Sneko did suicide.
Oh, and the opposite. You're not calling Wisp Io.
We're in the mid
No,
lane.
Do you?
He tried to get in aggressively
Yes.
with that.
Are you
arcane rune onto
hipster?
Stinger.
Nice.
Well, no.
You won't find him initially. Has now got the wave in a position where that tier 1 is going to start.
Is there,
to take
is there any
bit of
Dota
damage
1
with the siege creep.
name
Top lane,
that
Beastcoast,
you
they're
use,
looking for
or do you only use the
action.
Dota
Oh
two?
my
You're
god, the
not
toss
allowed
Oh.
back.
He's TP'd
They're
over.
killing
Whisper's
both here.
gonna fall.
Goes in with the zip, gets
Oh
him
no,
out, Charm, and
Seek
takes
is
him
here.
out. but Beastcoast
got
they lose
Archer in.
Whisper for that attempt.
Again, losing Whisper, it's costly.
They might lose more here, Lyle. Step over towards Gojira.
Oh!
He's gonna look, grab the
He doesn't
mountain
care,
ribbons.
he's
He
not dying
smiles
here.
in.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Got enough
We'll see
between
about
the two of
that.
them to take down
There's
Lyle.
no
He's still
shot
got
he
the
dies.
stimulate and one charges, so unlikely
We'll
they
see
can
about
really
that.
commit for the kill, especially with Force Major coming across, throws out a silence.
Bulldog?
Yeah,
You're
I'm not talking
saying?
about this engagement. I'm talking about the game.
I was talking about the
No,
engagement.
you were saying he's no shot is dying.
Here?
You didn't? Did you
That's what
say
I
here?
said.
Did you say here?
Yes?
You did
Yes.
not. No.
Yes?
Ah,
Yes?
it's there.
A bit of damage here with the combo. Snake also teething over
Trying
in
to
case
get out
Chris
of
did
it.
look to dive.
Refill the bottle as well, Laurel.
The Spirit Break is getting a lot of fun.
Power rune, potentially all the support
gonna be a big problem.
Nice.
Well, the Rust is going on origin? And Laurel, what the hell was that?
Brandon's going to be off the mark. That's going to give Chris the
That's,
opportunity to just turn
mega
and to
good
make a
play.
move himself. He gets it on top of Snake.
Oh
takes it.
my
Mistake.
god.
Careful on
Done
Lyle.
target.
He doesn't jump out. He's just dead. Gojira's just
Yenya?
Someone got.
Yenya?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he had
What
Go on.
is sad about
Go
that
on.
engagement? I was talking about that
Engagement
engagement.
just happened, yes.
The dev though.
There from Laurel. The Aether Remnant probably doesn't get a kill or anything like that.
Oh my god, first major! The stun! No, but he does no damage.
You're
because
ahead of
the-
me. Shame on you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm ahead of you now. 27.
Yeah, Lyle's got to be careful.
28, 29, 30.
Net worths. I feel like we've seen so many times with Void Spirits, if this hero starts to fall behind at the start, it's very hard to get yourself back in on the game. You've got to stay on top as a mid Void Spirit.
Especially from what we've seen this tournament, where we'll probably see Whisper get like the Underlord build's been
Probably
a little
see
different.
Whisper.
Tournaments, like this Treads, Atos,
Only
semi
heard
carry,
about
but
the
if
careless
they go
one.
pipe and they have Pug
Yeah,
Nether
that's
Ward,
key heroes.
look at Void Spirit. What's he gonna do when they have all this type of
Yeah.
magic resistance and negation? It's gonna be problematic. Pugna already versus Void Spirit is gonna cause problems later on.
We'll see this again.
Not again.
Indeed, you know, he had the step up
Oh.
all the time, but Gojira just walks up, avalanche on him, and he had all
yes,
vision as well. There was a ward
it's
down,
so
so he saw Gojira bring it through.
W, he had
Just felt a
ulti.
little too comfortable.
Fight came on, though,
yeah.
and they did proc
Just-
that ulti before
Wow.
bottom when we were watching
Oh
the
no.
fight.
Yeah.
Did he notice he was able to kill the Wraith King the first time, so are able to sneak in and get a big kill.
I know. I
Noticed
don't
is
think
really
the
farmed, by the way, also.
don't think the
Phase
Wraith
boots plus the
King
Blitz Knuckles.
matters that much.
Kind of a pretty early Shadow Blade up on him. Even start though, 6-5, less than 1k lead for Beastcoast, and looks like we potentially have a tower trade going on.
Power trade. They're not even hitting it. Who's this caster?
Fine here.
Stinger level 6, 3 points in Blast even.
They got. When are they gonna abuse the Shaman ult? He's only level 4.
They'll just let it go.
He's gonna get book.
Step into the Astral. Am I right?
Astral?
I don't think they're gonna set up for the
Yeah. I did in the dash time.
Storm
You're changing.
No way they can go.
Huh?
There's
Ah?
short Val.
Ah?
Short
Ah?
Val.
No, no. Ah? Huh?
Low level supports on the
Nah,
side.
I
of
feel like
Bedrock.
I'm at work whenever
Level
you
5
make
on Force
these,
Major, and they are giving Snake on top. Whisper comes down here.
Down to see if they can
Force
maybe get
Major.
something out of this one.
No.
Whisper?
From the
I
side,
hardly know.
zip in, he's gonna go for it.
Into the Aether Remnant.
Oh,
Still
the
got
Storm is
Force
destroying
Way
them.
over the wall.
Smile.
Force Major taken out.
Smile.
Beastcoast, they may lose a tower, but they get a
You have
kill
3
from
left,
this.
Yenya, so think about it.
See over in the mid, Gojira.
I don't.
You have 3 left.
Toss combo
Goes
to
Tigger.
K1.
I have
To
millions.
step up, but the
left.
rest of Beastcoast sat down bottom, so Notice will be fine. And one component now.
I'm
waiting for
dragging
the
him
Shadow
down
Blade
if
for your
you
Flame Spirit
surpass
Breaker.
3.
It's gonna be an early one.
Oh, they're gonna smoke again. See
That's
Chris
alright.
I
Cook
love
is
Val.
very, very
Val
active
Snapchats
here.
me like every day.
2-0-2 so far. He's had a great start.
Not to brag.
Looks like BetBoom
Lots
might
of
get
probably
aggressive
screaming,
themselves.
but
They see Whisper bottom, and he may be tanky, but not versus these 3.
Now he's pretty
Uh-oh.
far away from.
He's gonna
and
die
got
here.
it Back up.
He can't summon a portal to hell quick
he's
enough.
got
They'll
3
just send him there
levels and-
manually.
The East Coast can do it at the same time. They're in
Okay,
onto
I
the
see.
Neko is falling again.
Not quite as big of a kill as that the BetBoom find against Whisper.
Maybe they can set up for some pressure onto the mid lane since
What
I
is
was
Whisper
mentioning Stinger's
going
build
for?
this game. We usually
It
don't see this on the
travels
support problems where
Axe,
they're maxing out
and
the
then
blast, but he does
kinda
have the
sinks.
3 points right now. He'll get spotted, so he'll know there's some sort of vision in the area, but yeah. He's aware of where it is the next time with the D ward.
K1 with the armlet done, and the fact that his
What do you
ult's
think
back
about
up,
shippers, Bulldog?
go back to farming in these sort of
Shippers?
greedier positions around
Yeah.
the mid. It's much less appealing of a target.
What is
now
a
for
shipper?
BetBoom to try and commit for.
Yeah, he's
People
keeping
who
up.
are
He's only a little
shooting
bit
other
behind that
people,
TK,
the
which is
public people.
pretty huge. I mean,
Usually.
0-1-1, and when you look at the Hawk, he's part of
I don't know what
he has
a
3
shipper
kills,
is.
So the fact that the Wraith King's only 700
Really?
behind is pretty big.
I don't know.
Shipper?
Stinger will find that D-ward.
No, like
have
you
no
should know
idea.
about shipping
And now
everything.
Will's
You're an
putting more points
Admiralbulldog.
into his nether ward.
A shipper.
Smoke time from BetBoom.
I like ships.
Wanting to make the move.
I want to go on a cruise, I think.
And sort of waiting to see if Christian
But I
is
know
on
what to
the
go
way
with,
for the
so I've
creeps,
not
and
done it
Echo
yet.
ready to set up.
Oh, he showed himself.
I think he saw him
You
on
can
the
go
creeps,
with
right?
your mom.
So that
Yeah, I've
little
been
bit of
thinking
movement,
about
Chris
going
sees
with
all
your
he
mom.
needs to see, and he's out of
It's
there.
like a split second division.
No,
He
your
was that
mom.
for sure there. Mid tower. Look at Stinger. He's
Admiral
just
is
blasting the
not a
tower from the
merchant
sidelines
navy,
this
you
time, though.
pip-bag.
He'll get punished for it.
A fair bit of damage done, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you
I
think
think he got
about
like
it?
3, 4, 5 blasts even.
And of course, on their side of the river.
Thoughts on that?
Right.
Actually,
This
kind of in a similar
doesn't.
situation.
This doesn't feel like a pro game. This
Half
feels like I'm
HP,
watching.
but, BetBoom, obviously with their lineup this
just
time around, much
some
more about going for the
random-
kills rather than for the early tower pushes.
When are they going
These
to
are
go
top
for
8
the
teams.
pushes
Are you
to Nico, though?
insulting
Right now
them?
they have the mass different wards, TTP's
This is
mid.
like I'm watching a
Oh, he's got
public
the switch,
game.
yeah.
They want to turn it into a kill and a tower. So looking for the
Why
kill
would
on
you,
Stinger.
if you
Gonna
ship
try
me
for
in
this
Bulldogs,
progression.
why would you go?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Storm Spirit?
You should have zipped into
Step
it. You
into
should
the
know.
pit.
See Beastcoast try and get some kills in return. They turn over once
yeah.
last.
The wards are
Almost
eating them.
Major
They're not
out.
dying
Two
though.
of
They're
them
fine.
with that silence.
Pugna
Charles
in
gonna
the
have
back
space to
lines.
side Stinger, tries to get the Nitro in
The
the
nether
back.
ward. Look at the
Charges
nether ward. They
there,
take
they'll
no
look back
damage.
through the two of them. They take down
It's so
K1
broken.
once. He's back for round 2, Lal. Still
And Underlord is losing
Oh,
damage as
man,
well.
this is no damage in your opinion?
Fire of hell spawn upon you.
First Major is gonna fall to the Wow.
On the retreat, he'll get out of there.
Oh no, they're surviving with
Thinking
1
about maybe
health.
jumping back over.
Storm
Gajira,
spawning. He's TPing. Storm. Look at Storm. 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 Storm.
Gajira.
Hello.
It's gonna be a
Oh, Larl with a juke.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yenya, you were saying? What were you saying? What kind of uke?
What was I saying, Bulldog? What?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
I think
What
that's
was I saying?
exactly what turns the tides of the change. I think maybe it
Dude,
was like
if people are shipping me and you, why would they call it Jandok instead of Janrik? I think it's funnier.
Big jump there from
I love shipping. Look at that zip. He zip, but that's a bad zip.
Yeah.
Into it or
That's so
back?
I don't
bad.
think they expected the shadow
So
blade.
bad.
That's literally the
I
worst
think
zip he
that
could
really
have done.
did catch him off guard, the speed that he was able to connect.
He couldn't believe it
Oh,
himself.
it's the same. It's the same with Ember. he rubs his eyes. He's like, I'm not awake right now. I gotta wake up.
It was very close.
If they get a Wraith
Everybody
back in
almost
Pugna, I
died.
think
The
they just
Hawk was
win by
also man
default.
fighting versus Whisper down to like 10%. It was
Yep.
very close to it being maybe a disaster for them.
BetBoom's gonna keep it going.
Void Spirit's gonna do nothing.
Wow. This bar is kinda
Fine.
useless.
Good
He'll be able
Avalanche.
to get himself back under the tower, and this 5-man move from BetBoom won't get anything towards the bottom. Still
Look
got
how
them smoked up.
aggressive
Try and
though.
look towards the
That
mid.
is.
Notice, he'll just look to deal with the creeps, try and keep this tower alive as long as they can.
His
Their
Shadow
lineup
Blade
is all
of
about
L?
that fast-paced aggression this time around on BetBoom. They do not want to slow down, let the Wraith King just get back
Strong
and farm.
illusion abuse. Wait, what's the
Nice.
Pugna going? Did he go
I'd
to?
imagine they're
Yeah,
kind of
Wraith
paired
Pact.
together for
He's
the
working
rest
on
of the
Wraith Pact.
And we have hit 15
Yeah,
minutes.
it's broken.
He's not close, but he's working on it.
No, the deny.
Gets
Oh
denied,
my
though.
god.
Alright.
Oh, he got to deny an actual Giga Chat.
Oh, they're going to Storm though?
So,
Bulldog, you were saying? You were saying, Bulldog?
That's completely relevant. I did not say anything.
Yeah.
They're
I also didn't say anything, but you were laughing at
it's a
me.
very
No,
killer combo.
not
Like
true.
you said, they're gonna be
Oh,
very
notice
close
is
to
gonna
the rest
do
of
the
this game.
charge.
And
Again, they're going on Pugna. He just gets blown up by the hack from the BetBoom
The
team.
Brimstroke shard online is going to make
Stinger
it
is
very easy
very
for
farm.
the Spirit Breaker to just come into the fight.
But they have a Wraith King who's just farming, and he's getting gone.
Laurel is getting in the rune. They noticed this going on Gajira, and Soneko is connecting there. They're gonna kill him. Nice bashes, bro.
But I remember it's only
Oh,
He has-
tiny.
He has a lot of time to buy all the items he wants. Oh my god.
I got this soft.
But
But he bought time.
and that does mean that maybe when you reach the
Alright,
boss,
do
they
you
might not
think
expect
that
it, but
Storm
he's just got
does
blink
the,
down the finisher. The blink
6
reveal from
nulls
Gajira
BKB
could be
builds?
pretty big when it comes back into action in 20 seconds.
The what?
It's pretty early, and with our
Six
What
nulls?
builds is Storm?
No,
And
they
when
go
you just
pretty-
hurricanes. Yeah, that's
Sometimes 4.
pretty big. How
I
fast
think it's
things
just
happen.
inspiration when they go
And they're going to
5.
have Chris Luck with his BKB soon.
Mm.
That's
He is
on
pretty
K1.
struggling in
Hit
farm
hard.
though.
So very close, even early game.
3 or 4, BKB,
Regain some of
maybe
their vision
Lincoln,
around
probably.
this area there, half of the map, Beastcoast. And Whisper also opting for the BKB, so he can get really stuck in on the fight. Ensure that he's able to continuously lock someone down. I mean,
Nice, the Thunderlord.
things like the silence of the
That's
Phantom
such a good
Embrace,
lane, and he's
now
not really having that much
Whisper's
impact.
availability of
He's
locking
fat.
down heroes like the Void Spirit.
I mean, he is
Jumping
fat,
across
but
the
he's just
fight.
not doing anything.
Beast
He's
Coast
an
have
aura.
timing here for sure.
And he's got
BKB,
the W now,
that
and
Atos
Rod of
also,
Atos, so he
I
can
think
lock
they can look
down
for some type of
Voice
catch
Spirit
and fights
Gigalong.
here. With the blink on Tiny too.
Yeah.
Now they have
He's
a
pretty
better
scared
form
to
of
fight
initiation.
into.
Mid
And
tower is
BKB
low,
Storm now.
too,
This is
Stinger.
their timing.
Got
Now
the
they're strong as
backsplash.
hell.
One more will take it away.
Yeah.
Strong as
Just
hell.
wants it though for himself.
It doesn't look like BetBoom are too interested in
That
taking
was
a fight in this
hilarious,
area.
Bulldog.
That's 1 out of 3.
Lol. 1400 gold away from the
Mid,
Aghanim's. It will, of course, come at a time where their BKBs are in play. They'll get the jump in on the mid. And see if they can get him
Wow.
out of
See
there.
smile, see smile. You're safe, Bulldog.
He gets taken down. Chris dying there despite the
You guys
BKB. That
BKB,
leash
guys.
leaving him no opportunity to run.
And now, do they have Shaman Wards? They can go for Roche.
They're going to go straight for it.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, they might.
A big
They
mistake.
can actually go in with the charge towards
That's
K1.
kinda
We'll see if they commit
sussy.
with this. Notice. Nah, he's going to
But
hold
they still
back.
have the Wraith
More
King
than
farming.
happy
Here
to
comes
push the
Abuse.
rest of his team ahead into
Boo.
the pit, drop down the walls.
Boo.
2 heroes dead on Beastcoast. They still have the rest of the lineup around.
It's
and
hard to
standard as
commit.
well. We'll see if these 3 can get in to slow this down.
Might have to just go for a steal play. I think it's eyes on
It's dying pretty quick.
Gojira. Can he make the jump?
Is he going to get there in time?
And the Yampers? Hello? And the Lord of
It's a
Hell?
little
Gojira,
jump in
oh
by
my
the
god.
Roshan. It's been taken down. The Aegis
The
picked
death.
up by Lal. Now BetBoom
They can kill him.
for a kill.
Kill
Oh
him.
no.
By the looks of it. Let's
Oh.
get it.
Yeah,
See?
to the
Yenya
cry.
was picked up, but immediately taken
Oh,
away
no.
there.
Oh, the root is still
K1's
there.
Oh
It's
no.
the root. It's
No,
Oh, more,
This
more.
split is so broken.
Oh, W abuse.
The control
This
from
split
Beastcoast
is so
heroes, these
broken.
roots, meaning that once you get that opener onto the
Wow.
Voice Spirit, onto Lal, he hasn't got any other options left to escape.
He has to be a lot more careful. As we said, that root is going to trip them up constantly in this game. All
Holy
3 of their
heck.
cores have to be very careful playing
He
into
got
it.
And not something that he's
the gold
necessarily
from
going to have much
Russian, I
protection
guess.
from. Of course, wanting to go for this Aghanim's, the
Yeah.
aggressive build. I mean that he's not
Yeah.
going to have the quickest of timing on any sort of item that will be able to save himself from that lockdown.
See smile,
And
only
K1 is
2
probably so
no
happy because now he
talismans.
has 4 stacks of Deso because of that.
I don't think so.
And that double
No,
benefit.
he has for now.
Well on the way
only
towards
2.
the BKB. These, as I say, these BKBs from Beastcoast are going to make it very difficult for BetBoom to get
What?
these kills. You know, we've seen already, and for Lal, 5v5, you know, it's not a bad KPA.
What are you laughing at?
He's
What?
getting
I
closer
The
and
said
closer
chat
to
is
the-
so
the
autistic
game
because
where
Ray is
the
streaming.
burst of the Void Spirit, Beastcoast aren't going to care.
Agreed. Especially when they're going to be
They
getting caught in
actually
Wraith
have
Pact very soon on
perfectionism.
Stinger. Max Nether Ward plus Wraith Pact, it, like Void Spirit's damage goes.
Yeah, I'm going there soon, guys. Soon.
He's still there at the top level with the farmer K1,
Sure,
of course, BKB,
boy,
and
sure.
going back to finish
When
off
we
this
can
Echo
meet,
Saber
brother.
once more.
When
He'll
you
still
coming
be
to
very,
Russia?
very strong, and of course, as we
I
saw
don't know
last
either.
time, Chris himself gets caught out
I think you're
before
good,
that BKB,
actually.
or even
Easily.
after. He can still get affected by the leash, and the physical from Dahak will tear him apart.
Are
Dodge just has to
they
be careful
letting
with
him
Whisper. That's kind
tourist
of like the
right
biggest
now?
thing. Everybody else he can deal with quite easily as this DK, but it's just the Firestorm and the pick combo that
No.
will be tripping up in most situations.
A close game on the numbers though, 12 to
Very
15,
close.
1k lead at the moment for Beastcoast.
1k lead. Wraith King's joining the
Absolutely
fight. They're
swing
very
either way in a team
strong.
fight.
Does he have dagger?
Beastcoast, they're going to look for
He's
it.
a
Smoke up
dagger.
from the mid.
Yes,
Chris
Deso.
just has to be the most careful, right? He's just the one that has to watch out for the leash. Rest of his team has been able to deal with all that really well.
See Gojira.
Huh?
Ooh.
They wanna
Oh,
try
toss
and
him
go
back
the
into
root.
it?
Don't get him in the root, toss
He's
back
even
the other
W'd
one.
and he still gets
Dead
CC so
Spirit
hard.
Breaker.
They want
But
more.
does the W status not work against toss
It's
at
gonna be
all?
underneath the tier 2
Of
though, if they
course,
get-
no.
look to
Not
dive
at
this.
all, yeah.
We don't say of course here.
Why not?
It's airborne.
Steps in, catches him with the
Yeah,
stun.
it's not a
Another
kind
kill
of
for
like not
Beastcoast, and the
a
creep
status,
wave in a
right?
great position.
If you
They
just
allow
last
Yeah,
less.
look
airborne,
towards
airborne
taking this
is
tier
not
2
his
tower down.
status.
2 dead on BetBoom.
But you fly
Should be pretty hard
faster,
for
that
them to
doesn't
pull
make
together
sense.
in defense.
I mean, that might even
They
be
should
like
be,
Yeah,
they
it
should
does
take
if
this
you're
tower
fat.
up for sure. They have
They're looking for the trade
Yep,
down
they have
bottom.
Skeletons. They're going for trade. But they do not kill nearly the
They're
same
going
pace.
here.
Hector is even considering going a little bit more, maybe just lifestealing off creep wave. But they can
Yeah.
hit this a bit more. They have a catapult.
And
And
they
they're going to have the
ground
full BKB coming out for K1. Of
What?
course, they've got the
Burst-
reincarnation.
burst, you
We'll
see?
see that maybe burst
Oh.
very quickly. Indeed, it
Wow.
Where is
does.
Storm? Is not even here.
Okay.
Any force?
What's jump?
Take his first life very,
Oh
very
no,
easily.
he's gonna
Hits
get
down,
in the
though.
Oh,
pit.
that is the
Can't
route
pass
that
it.
counters
Can't charge
Spirit
through.
Breaker. So good.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
Wraith King ult is down.
You should
I
have
think
TP to
BetBoom, they
tier
back up,
2
clear
and
this
then
wave out,
charge.
look for a smoke, catch the Wraith King. But Beastcoast, I'd imagine they're going to be ready for this play.
And that's 2 minutes actually. It's
See what
kind
they
of a
go
big
for
deal.
next. Beast Coast.
Wait, okay, they did use smoke. It's spotted though. I think it was they still saw inside of the base.
Well, look, if you're gonna
Beastcoast
dodge
should
all
be
the
very aware
IRL
that the smoke comes
opportunities,
out, so
you're
Hector, I feel
gonna
like he just has to play in a very
remain a
defensive
lone
position right
turret.
now. Have Whisper in a position
That's
to body
true,
for him.
yeah.
'Cause Whisper, he shouldn't die. He should be able to get his BKB off in most of the situations.
Yeah, Beast Coast falling back, fully
Yeah, they know.
defensive in preparation for this sweep across
Wow.
the map from BetBoom. You notice
It's
You
an
bait it?
illusion.
there's and a full move revealed. Beast Coast not going to get caught out by this one bit.
You see the Ray streaming with Arch and Papaya and Drunkmers wasn't
3K
invited.
gold lead, Stinger even pressuring top. Might pay with his life.
Is Archmers in
Very
Sweden?
likely
Or?
dead.
And they'll catch him.
Alright, Arch is from Sweden.
Obviously, for Beast Coast, the least of their worries in terms of heroes they could
It's because
lose.
Drunkmer smells
to BetBoom,
IRL a
especially
lot.
when it was pretty much BetBoom moving
Does
around
he?
the map as
I
a
never
full
Yeah, he
flight
does.
man. So a lot of time and space there.
Wow.
Beast
Because he
Coast
doesn't
carries
shower,
and
he
cores
uses
are gonna be
his,
very
He doesn't
happy
brush his
elsewhere.
teeth.
Yeah, he's just
Pheromones.
shuffling the lane. I mean, this is
Ah.
he's kind of playing the 4 position a little bit more now as this Pugno, since the Tiny has gotten his Blink Dagger, so he can do these type of plays and
How do you know? Have you kissed
That-
him?
I smell it.
Does
doesn't
he
get too much for BetBoom.
does he brush his
Wraith King's
feet?
ult, back up in 20 seconds, K1. He'll be a lot safer now.
I don't know, you're gonna have to
Definitely
ask
good
him.
look to go again then. Making good progress towards that Blink Dagger, making sure he as well has chances to get in.
You will be
And whatever his
featured.
teammates find the jump upon,
With
whether
his
it's
stream now,
Kushira
Bulldog.
or Chris
How
gets
do
What are
you
you
feel
gonna
about it?
That's
wear?
3 out of
Gets
3,
back
Yenya.
up.
You're banned now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
If I do one more, what happens?
I pull in Bell and swap you out.
In the action. They know how strong he is
That's
right now as
alright.
the Wraith King.
Sineko looks like he might just drop Ward's top as well too, force a move.
But
up
Ward?
toward him,
They can
so
kill him and it's
see
a
where
big
Beastcoast
kill.
Looks to punish.
They can
Ah,
catch
it's a
the
good
hand.
kill.
Oh, he tosses in!
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Maybe
giga
a
Chad.
toss back, indeed, the Grim over towards
He's
the
overcommitting on
Hector.
Tiny, he's gonna die.
Pop
I
the
see.
BKB. He's going to opt for the TP out. He doesn't want to try and take this fight. He'll escape this.
Doing a little ratting.
Will go down. No deny this.
They
time
know
around.
Beast goes out if they lose here, so they giga tryharding.
BetBoom
Beastcoast?
trying to do their best
Wait,
to
what?
find
He's going
these
moon?
objectives
There's no
around
way he's
Beast
going
Coast.
moonshard.
Now, willingness to hunt for action.
Oh my god.
No shot,
Like
right?
core or
Notice this.
something?
I mean,
I
finish
don't
the
know.
BKB,
That's
he
weird.
needs it.
Yeah,
He can't
Give
go
it
through
to
the root.
Tiny
Until
for
he has
free?
that, he cannot really charge through almost ever.
Or
What?
no, it's because of his passive. He does. He had already 200 damage here. I don't
BKB's
remember
queued up.
exactly.
Gotta
What
get
is the
him on this
numbers?
course.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Is he good against CK
Doesn't mean the
illusions or
Beast
what's
Coast
going
will
on
have
here?
the space to take down some tier
I think
twos.
it
Bottom tower
gives you
taken out,
damage when you
BetBoom.
kill units,
No
right?
interest in
If an
terms of
enemy hero
just
dies, you
Yeah,
get 45 damage. Does that work? It surely doesn't work against illusions.
I
mean,
mean,
it should.
No.
No
But
shot.
it's strong illusions. Maybe it's
He already
different.
has his Wraith pack done, so maybe that's all he wants.
Someone check it now.
Core staff's going to be super valuable for either of these supports. And to point out on the other side,
I
BetBoom,
won.
they also have a Philosopher's Stone. Always have to point this
I mean,
out.
if he
for
knows
some of these
that,
core positions to continue
it's
scaling
it's a big deal.
There we go. Look at his damage.
Fine.
150
Not much
damage now.
Lotus can do on his own up here.
He cannot
He will
just
reveal himself.
TP because of the Aethys.
But if you want to go right click, Bill, why would he not just buy AC?
Edge of the range that Whisper would have potentially had with an Atos.
No, I agree. It
Because
doesn't
Yeah,
Tiny is
BetBoom.
getting.
I've seen them do this so many times in these last
Tiny
few weeks.
support.
No.
Buying the gem.
Tiny's not
Even
gonna
though
get
they're
it.
not
Wraith
Yeah.
King could
Wraith-
get it, but
Wraith
you might as
King
well
is
just
getting
get
wanted
it.
to get that vision.
he's
Yeah,
getting it.
Wraith King is getting.
I like it. I've been watching.
I
I've been seeing
remember.
this
No,
a lot.
Wraith King
Notice.
has
The charge.
Found by KO.
Yeah,
the
look
charge
at it.
trick.
Ready.
BKB Ags.
Oh, holy hell!
Got him.
But he has no mana.
All right, he's
There's
used
no
all his
mana.
so he doesn't have
Much?
much left
Huh?
to finish
No?
up the kill.
Anyone? Any helpers?
If indeed the back
Suck the mana up.
Chris won't be able to commit for that, but
You
a
see
very
the power
nice
of the
attempt
suck
there
here,
from
right?
Chris, catching
Don't
him
forget that.
mid-charge.
It looked pretty. And he's got a rune coming up in 2 seconds too, so he'll find a regen. He'll be he'll be rewarded for it.
BetBoom.
Is his voice
Ags
going to have any
fine.
Left on
impact?
his BKB.
He's got
We'll
Ags
see it
down, but
again here, Chris, a master of the angles that he needs to hit there.
Oh, very cool.
Swinging past and making sure he grabs him during that bull lightning, so there's no chance of being knocked back by the charge.
Find out Roche in about 10 seconds. And a full Lincoln's now on Chris, and he has the regen rune as we mentioned before.
full
So they should be able
Lincolns.
to
Yep.
have a presence on the map when that Roche does respawn shortly. Let's see the timer. It's a long one.
It would be a good time to go. I mean, Lal.
Wait, they
he's in a very,
show
very
the
safe position. In
timer?
fact, that is the
Got it.
BKB done. So that
Fucking
window where
spoilers.
maybe
What?
Would have been very
Wait, what
vulnerable to the
timer?
initiation of heroes like the Storm Spirit.
You
It
know
is
the
going
Roche
now.
timer. So
Triple
Roche
B's
is in for
BetBoom
2 more minutes.
always stand a chance
Oh,
of
I
there's
didn't know
always
that
been
they
like
show that.
standing strong in
Really?
the fight.
DOTA 2. Triple BKB cores at the ready on both sides. So both teams definitely
Level
are key
3
to
ult.
fight, just depends
It's
on the
pretty good now.
location of where
It
will be
lasts
who gets
longer, the
jump
Portal of
first.
Hell. Have they
That was
even
mentioned
used
think
it
earlier
this
it's
about
game?
East Philosopher's Stone,
Once?
so we just
I
put
don't
that
think he
force
salted
major there.
once.
He's halfway toward an Aghanims on the Grimstroke. A really impactful one versus Wraith King too, if they're able to get it.
He can use it now to team fights.
Yeah.
Gets cancelled.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He got the ward out and Wraith Pact!
Another ward down, won't
He's
be
hitting the Wraith Pact, but he can't. Look how broken it
Chris
is.
is gonna go for the back line.
Oh, he's getting it, but it commits to it. This is
Oh
bad
my
for him.
god.
He's now gonna look towards the second.
Wow.
Oh
He's
my
created-
god, that's
Oh,
good.
just call
Three,
it.
man.
Just call it.
Get him with the stun onto
Big
Force
hit,
Major.
yeah.
Big hit here for the Wraith King. Takes out the Grimstroke. Because Beastcoast
seen
will
it.
get
Yeah,
the
you've had
the
2
outs.
bad
Get
predictions
more
now.
from this,
Just want to
Chris.
point that out.
Zip over towards Lal. Won't be able to pull him back
What do you
in
mean
time.
bad
Lal's out to
So you predicted the opposite of the winners.
I predicted
Yeah.
BetBoom in the first game.
Lal
But it took
should
me.
be fine here. Still has another dissimulate
true.
and a step. He's in fact just going to be able to go for the straight TP out.
Well,
knowing
the
that they've got no
delusional.
further way to
You
close
saw the
the
power of
Ah.
Wraith back there. He had to
Beastcoast
commit and
will
hit
just
it.
lose one support, and I'll take the 2 of them
And
from
then he
BetBoom.
just loses the fight
They're
because of
getting
it.
pretty huge. K1 is
So strong.
massive this game. 17,500 net worth. He's got an AC.
That is
so
AC, yeah.
has the counter versus the Hawk.
Absolutely, and he's getting those Desto stacks. He's building that
Yeah.
damage up nicely.
I think Beastcoast is really feeling how strong they are. I think BetBoom is
It's
going to
really awkward. The Underlord has Hyperstone
We're
and
already
a
starting to see
plate
that
mail.
damage fall off pretty hard. They catch the pug.
You
on
can
the
just-
board,
you
but
can
it's
just buy
not
it.
able to kill him.
They,
Gives time for Chris Luck to
2
go in.
AC is
Yeah,
not
Roche,
too
30
bad.
seconds.
I don't
30
think so
seconds, I
either.
guess, well,
But
pretty much all the BKBs will be ready to pop once more, so we'll see both
I think
teams
it's
for sure
kicking
turn
awful.
up.
the
I
Wraith King
think
should
the
not
Hawk
have
is
bought
trying to get that
AC
level
though.
20 pretty
The
badly.
Underlord
Once he
should.
gets that, then we'll see that Reality
Yeah.
Rift pierces spell immunity. It'll be easier for him to commit on a target. But before that, I don't see BetBoom being able to fight very well into
look at
Beastcoast.
this.
Feels very difficult into all these auras.
Just go Shiva and Moonshine
Roche, it is
on Underlord, right?
Stinger already in the pit and ready.
See BetBoom
Ah,
set up
she
around
was.
mid-tier 2 with the smoke. They're ready to go straight over. Beastcoast, they'll do it quick, but not quick enough that it'll be done before BetBoom's able to have a say about it.
Not quite 20 on Dahak, so he does not have the pull yet through those
Field
BKBs.
side Lal. He's going to try and make a
Touch
jump
on
over towards
Tiny.
Gajira.
Oh.
To reveal there
Did the
BetBoom's
Wraith back.
first
Did this
move.
not
The
take
Roche
in the
is dead.
Russian
Beastcoast,
drunkers?
they'll be able to continue on this. So Gajira making space outside of the pit as they go for him. Means that Beastcoast, they have all the space to get that Aegis securely into the hands of Chris.
It's similar to like the
Ooh,
last
he
game.
has the
If
shard.
Beastcoast is
That
set up
shard
for a
is
fight,
broken.
BetBoom can't walk into it.
On
Pugna
who?
Ward is down, the Wraith Pact is down.
Storm
and all these different
Spirit.
auras, as we're mentioning,
Yeah,
they
that's
just have
pretty
so
good.
many. The AC, the Vlads, just the Atrophy aura in general that they've got.
This guy is just not a good go here. They're gonna lose this fight.
Outpost, but he's got backup.
Or-
Going to charge straight away in on towards Lava. The BKBs are out. Gajira goes
I
down.
mean, his buyback,
They can
Storm.
pull back K1. So he's still got the reincarnation.
Okay.
He'll
Vicky
turn,
has
was
no-
not-
Buyback now, here it comes.
Control K1 gets him back
No
with the ultimate,
BKB.
knocks him over towards
They're
the
running
red.
Hello.
Buyback is there from the Tiny. Chris commits straight over again, catching
I
the
used
support.
that,
On the
used
backside,
the-
he's on top of Sneko.
Click,
Sneko
click.
will go down.
They're gonna get 2 supports.
Force Major taken out of the team fight.
They did.
Acceptable, I guess.
They're trying to chase to get some type of
Fighting
big kills, but
into
they just
Aegis?
can't in any of these
Wraith
situations.
King on his blink now.
Decent-ish
Beastcoast up to a
fight.
7k gold lead. Feeling a lot easier for them to kind of do anything on the map. The K1 is massive, never has any fear of dying. And yeah, just it is so many different auras that they do have. And I'm looking at BetBoom, they have no auras at all. You're playing versus like Vlads, the Nether Ward, the
Yep.
Wraith Pact, you're playing versus Atrophy Aura. There's so many different elements. You have to do 2 to 3 times more damage on the side of BetBoom than the Beastcoast does to kill anybody in most of these fights.
Yeah, we saw
8K.
it. And they've go completely in onto the Tiny. They kill
being
him off, but
awfully
at that
silent,
point, they've
Yenya.
just got nothing left in the tank to take down anybody else on
You're gonna
Beastcoast.
cry
You have
the
to expend
BetBoom
so much.
loses?
I'm just waiting. No, I'm
Fight,
gonna
especially when they're the
I'm
full
gonna be
5-on-5,
happy about it
proving to be
because
very,
that
very
means
tough
we'll
for
watch
BetBoom now
one
at
more
this
game
moment in
with
the
you
game.
Chris,
together.
they'll break the Lincolns, get the
See
stun.
smile.
Okay, that's the Aegis gone.
Aegis is gone.
That's a Fiend's Gate
The
step.
Portal of Hell!
The link, but
They're arriving, the
There it
demons!
He's just gone.
Finally, a portal.
They bring order to chaos.
No
The Aegis in that sort
buyback.
of scenario.
70 seconds.
Top lane, Gajira, he's not going to be able to do much more than that. It's just Lal on his own. And
They're gonna
Very
push.
cool.
well.
They're gonna push mid. 60 seconds.
I mean,
left. Okay.
there's no buyback on Dahak either.
No buyback, the game's over.
Oh, yeah. 40
How
bonus
much damage does he have?
Whisper.
240 damage, look at his damage.
These buildings are going to fall pretty quickly.
Don't underestimate Beastcoast.
Oh
Game is getting
my
pretty out of
god, look
hand
at that
pretty
damage.
fast. They've got the
Do you
Grimstroke
like that?
Ags.
See what they can do here with the
Oh,
four of them.
what it does to Blink.
K1, but how much they really want to commit in onto
Blink's out of the pit.
They finish him off, not quite. K1's going to be able to protect that
Do a little
reincarnation.
3-2-2
Couldn't
here.
quite take him out. He'll start
the
getting
Rex,
up
get
well
out.
off the creeps.
They don't even get him the once.
As they get what they came for, the mid-racks taken out. Beastcoast
The
able to get
hack
the
more like
objectives
the
retreat with no losses on their
Good
side.
one.
13k up. And doing very, very well now in this position. And K1 looking to be in prime position
And
to
yeah,
carry this
that's
game.
past 3.
Starting to feel almost like smooth sailing. These fights just look so impossible for BetBoom to kill
Yeah,
anybody.
she can't help
What
it.
you gonna do now?
Hey, Belle? Are you watching the game?
Oh,
Of course, already taken this game
God,
by
I'm
Beastcoast.
in game.
Any
Hello?
chance they get to push a lane out?
I can
BetBoom
be in
almost
here.
certainly going to lose further
You're
areas
lucky
of the
this one time, Yenya.
Flags now done on Chris. I mean, we've seen already how great of
You're gonna cry,
of a
Bulldog?
step forward that
You're
he's
gonna
had to
cry?
start multiple team fights, getting straight on top of the supports.
My
every single
Aghanim
time.
Sunstorm
Made it almost possible for Snake
with
and
the
Force
level
Major to
20
play the
talent.
game.
Yeah, now they have
Very
like, this beautiful
scary.
symphony of spells that they
Storm
can combo up
Ravage,
with the vortex
basically.
into a pit, into cleave from the Wraith King as he has the
It's
20
gonna be
talent
removed,
too.
I think, the talent. The extra duration and stun.
It's feeling super hard, honestly. The
too
Hawk,
good.
I feel like he can't even walk
I
out
mean, the
far
same
very well
thing
now
with
either.
Wraith King
The
stun
constant
duration
threat
now
of
too.
this tiny, the constant threat of the storm too. Even just the element of Fiend's Gate being able to jump on top of them. And throwing another aura into the mix too.
Wow, what
the
is it
Underlord
for
now
Wraith
has a
King?
Shiva, so
Where's the
already seeing the
Shivas
damage
of
issues
hell?
before from BetBoom. Now it just feels
Yeah,
like they're
I'm
never gonna
muted.
be able
I
to
muted myself
almost
because I'm
anybody.
eating.
Maybe the supports, but the
Passive
cores definitely not.
Hyperstone as well.
It's
That's an
value.
embarrassing
Stepping out.
item.
Can they find anybody isolated?
Why is
So
Spell
hard to
doing
commit,
that?
though. They know that Beastcoast
What's going
very,
on?
very close to one another.
This is an
I
impossible
don't
game
think
for
you can kill
CK
the
now.
Wraith King.
It does
Do you
no
really wanna
damage.
go on K1? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think Balor's doing that.
The voice
He's got
version
his
has 0
overwhelming blade
impact.
coming
It's
out on the
kinda
courier
cringe.
too.
But look at this!
Okay, they do have the Dark Portrait for a second, though. K1 quickly brings it down.
An evil
at what?
portrait of yourself to remind you of your
Oh,
failures.
Oh,
Is
damn
it?
it.
Oh, wow!
What
Did you
was
see
that?
Okay.
No.
So what was that? How did he cleanse it?
Wow,
Get the
the
shard,
the
but he's
back-
grabbed anyway.
Laurel is going on the back lines. He cannot really go
So?
on the bug now, really. Okay.
The Hawk is getting melted through the BKB.
Yeah, he has no
BKB.
DP. He has no
The
ulti.
BKB's going to come to an end. So does his life. Triple kill for Chris.
One more game, buggers.
Again, looking like they stand no chance against Beastcoast at this point of the game.
Yeah,
It's over for
20k.
sure. 17,000 gold lead. CK dead. Void Spirit dead.
I bet
Nice.
They might
Beast
feel hit
Coast.
too forced. They're pinging it. They're thinking
I
about
bet
it. But yeah,
Beastcoast.
They don't have the buybacks on the cores.
Alright, if they draft,
Yenya bet Boom,
Someday
but she
we'll
doesn't know they already got
Get one
eliminated
more
from
fight
the
up in a minute.
tournament.
Beastcoast, I don't think they're going to give them the
Yenya
chance to
bet
go.
that-
I bet
Ready
BetBoom.
to look for the jump
She
on
bet that
Breaker.
boom.
He's teasing with them, trying to keep their focus away from the buildings, but
Nice
they'll
toss back.
kill him very easily. A toss back towards K1, he gets taken
Aw.
down. See a buyback come out here from Notice. Still 40 seconds
Oh,
they need to
look at
buy
him
until they'll
go.
have the full team back up. BetBoom, Beastcoast
So
cleaning up
much.
another set of barracks. The mega creeps are out. As Beastcoast, they'll keep the pressure on. They're ready to look to close this
Ojiro
one up.
is
Over the side,
arrived.
Ojiro gets the toss back onto the
Oh,
third.
The
Yeah.
white hole of hell.
Vortex onto the three, and then Chris dragging them in. And they'll
GG.
zip forward, take down Staneko,
Nice.
take down Notice. GG
Yeah,
in
yeah.
full, and
Nice.
Beastcoast
Good.
they'll swing back
No,
in
no.
game 2 and get
Yeah.
the
Mwah.
victory here.
If you
Bringing the
wanna
series
say-
now 1-1 between them
More
and
smirk
BetBoom.
kisses.
Before the start of this game, it looked like already
Way
Beastcoast,
better.
they were turning up with a much smoother draft. And
That's
this
for you,
point,
Yenya.
you want to see where this dynamic
for
where
you.
K1,
What?
he's getting
What?
involved,
Just
he's
for
getting
me.
active. He had a great game. He's pretty much at the top the whole time here as the Wraith King.
Yep, it was a really clean
Well,
game. I
those
think we're all
is
happy to get
kiss
to see
your
this third game. Because Beast
microphone.
Coast, they showed a lot of promise
Do
in
you
the
also
first game
wanna
of how
kiss?
they were fighting around at massive deficit.
No.
This game, they're playing even or ahead during
It
the entire
is
game.
like
Also
it's
with
there.
Some
the
scoop ups on some of his
hand
deaths,
It
but
It is also
overall,
long
a
and
really
thick,
solid execution
so
on the Storm
no.
Spirit.
He's
And
just
yeah,
got
they
you.
just keep
That's
pressuring,
alright.
and they did not allow BetBoom to really win almost any of the fights once we got to that mid game. It felt like BetBoom was just constantly running
I don't
away,
think I
never
watched the
really
game 3 though.
commit
I'm
into the fight to kill
need
the
to go
target.
soon.
By the time they kill
Go
Storm,
to
their
Sunday.
Ray
BKBs
wanted me
are
to
out.
come
They have
early,
just run
so-
away, so really
He,
Ah, you're
called
not.
me.
You're late.
Absolutely.
Although-
excellent stuff
Understandable.
there
Well,
from
like
Beastcoast.
Sunday,
Well,
Sunday
we'll see what
fit.
BetBoom can do
Sunday
in
what
this
you're
third
wearing
game.
to
It's all
the
gonna matter. Of
Stockholm.
course, these two teams playing for their
Sunday?
tournament
You coming to
lives here. They're now
Sunday?
1-1 in this
No,
best
no, no,
of three.
send,
Beastcoast
send
taking
the
game 2.
picture
Of what?
of what you're wearing.
You'll see it on stream
You'll
probably.
see.
Alright.
You like it.
Fun.
Himisama!
Like it.
Thank you!
Is it gonna be a mini skirt?
Yes. Oh, I gotta go now. But thanks for
Alright.
watching.
That
Goodbye.
was fun.
GG.
Bye-bye.
I'm ending the stream now, Himisama. I'm gonna host Ray, I guess. I'm gonna go be outside. I'm very nervous because I got anxiety and stuff. I have anxiety. So no stream tomorrow or Sunday. Be back on Monday. Goodbye.